Look upon ye mighty and despair.
Every second week in August since 2016, my friends and I have gone to Derbyshire to indulge in the VlogStock festival. What is VlogStock, you may ask? And if you're asking that, stop watching this video. This isn't for you. I've shot more video at this festival than I have all year cumulatively on my camera. It's so bloody ridiculous. I was so excited in 2016 when I went that I made a flag of sorts, unicorns vomiting rainbows into drinking horns and all sorts of stupid imagery. But last year I was in the process of moving house just before I went to VlogStock, had absolutely no time to prepare on that front. But this year I've made t-shirts. No, they're not for sale. Stop asking me. Words cannot describe how fun this year has been. Sure, it may have pissed it down for almost an entire afternoon/evening. I was pretty much switching between looking after different people, but mostly it was bloody excellent. My friend proposed to my other friend, and that was great. He used the ring pull off a beer can. Apparently it was emotionally overwhelming, and to be honest, that probably would have been me in that situation. Probably wasn't even expecting her to acknowledge it because he was drunk and it was a festival and he used a ring pull off a beer can. And it came completely off guard. Congratulations, guys. Make sure the wedding isn't actually at VlogStock because I'm not sure how well that will go. But it might, who knows. One of the least good things about the festival, or any festival, is how expensive everything is. Like food and drinks are just like, how much? But it's very strange because on the first night you're like, oh, £7.50 for a cheeseburger. And then like on Sunday you're like, oh, look, it's only £7.50 compared to that place. And you sort of get used to the economy of a festival. It's par for the course, you know, if you've been to a festival before, you know that you're going to spend a small fortune on a rather rudimentary snack, and that's just how it is, you know, eating beige all weekend, which is essentially what you do, just beige and beer. The tireless efforts of the people in the cheese toasty van, they need to be commended more. Seriously, I cannot commend them enough. Brilliant work, guys. Of course, it was great this year to spend it with my girlfriend because she couldn't go last year due to work commitments. She has proven to myself and everybody else that she is an absolute menace when she's drunk. She goes into full mischief mode and she runs around and just causes havoc in a sort of endearing way, but havoc nonetheless. Shout out to my friend Lely, but the less said about that the better, because I think she feels a bit embarrassed about the events of Friday night and just how absolutely gazebo she was. But that's why we created the Lely Watch, a person or group of people that needs to look after Lely after she has a bit too much to drink.
Get over here!
You're all good, don't worry.
Yeah, I think we probably failed. Her fiance stepped up to the plate, so well done, Pete, even if you got your ass out every 5 seconds. The camping atmosphere obviously was brilliant, but the bands this year. Last year, it was kind of like I went for more of the atmosphere because there wasn't a lot going on musically that I was really that interested in, but this year blew me away. I'll never forget the spectacle of a few hundred metalheads wearing Hawaiian shirts whilst dancing to Cannibal Corpse in the pouring rain. Also, my friend Simon singing along to Ailstorm with a massive smile on his face all the way through the set. Their live shows are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, within seconds of them starting their first song, they were obscured by a sea of inflatable ducks, marine wildlife and boats and cans of beer. They're just like inflatables of all descriptions, including space hoppers, were just flying across the crowd. It was insane. Oh, it was just really fun. Technically, I think Emperor were a very good band to see live. They played brilliantly as musicians. Watain, who closed the weekend, by the end of their set, most of the stage was on fire with controlled pyrotechnics. It was mental. Very good way to end the festival. Absolutely. It just blows you away, really. It's just great. There were obviously loads and loads and loads more things that happened. If you really want to see all of that, go over to my other channel in probably a few weeks' time, or however long it's going to take me to edit this much footage, to see what is probably going to be at least a half-hour long encapsulation of the entire weekend. I don't want to think of the disgusting things captured on our cameras. Oh my god.
This big pile of wet cans.
VlogStock 2018 was a resounding success, and I'll see you mental fuckers next year. Bye. Impossible!